As Shauna mentioned, I have books that are for sale here. If you haven't gotten a copy, I will be signing them during the 5-minute intermission as well as after. Let me go back. So we are going to talk about, and there's a handheld here. There we go. Hello, hello. It's on. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Okay, so for those of you who know me, you know I don't like to stand in one place, okay? So we're going to talk about the evolution and normalcy of white supremacy and anti-blackness in academic, scientific, and medical philosophy. Raise your hand if you've heard about that previously. You've explored some of that topic. Okay, you're going to become very familiar with it today. The usage of such philosophies to reinforce and legitimize systematic violence and genocide through criminality, lynching, rape, sterilization, economic deprivation, and all other debasement. So these philosophies have been used and continue to be used, and we still use them today against Black people. We're also going to talk about how this set up the playbook for Adolf Hitler and what prevailed in 1930s Germany and leading to the Holocaust. So we'll start off, I'm gonna share some slides with you and then we'll do a brief activity. And as I'm sharing this information with you in these few slides that we will explore during this beginning, I want you to begin thinking about one takeaway from just the few slides I'm going to share with you to set this up. You got that? Okay, wonderful. So we have in 1636, the first academic institution being set up in the colony of Massachusetts Bay, Harvard University. How many of you are familiar with Harvard? Okay, so it's set up and established by clergyman John Harvard, who is an English minister and also a slave owner. We have William and Mary College, which is founded as a public research institution in 1693 by King William III and Queen Mary II. We have Yale, that's established in 1701, renamed after the British trader, merchant, Elihu Yale. Then there's Princeton in 1746, and it's established by Presbyterian ministers, John Dickinson, Aaron Burr Sr., John Witherspoon, who's noted as one of the founding fathers of the United States of America, as well as William Tennant. We then move on to Columbia University, which was established in the colony of New York in 1754. And just quickly, you don't have to say anything, but just by show of hands, are any of you recognizing any specific or particular themes as you're seeing these slides? By show of hands. Okay. There's the University of Pennsylvania, which is founded by Benjamin Franklin, as well as George Whitefield, who has some association with the Anglican Church. They are both noted as founding fathers of the United States. This university is founded in 1755. Then there's Brown University, that's founded by James Manning, John Brown, and Moses Brown, who are all associated with the Baptist Church. These are Baptist ministers. And so John Brown, who's a slave trader, it's noted that Moses Brown was an abolitionist, but who knows? So they have an intertwined or intertwined affiliations with both Christianity and religion, as well as trafficking in African humans. You all got that? And these are the founders of knowledge, of education in the continent of America post the 16th century. So this is into the 17th and 18th centuries, okay? Rutgers University, named after Henry Rutgers in 1766. And then lastly, Dartmouth, which is established in 1769. Okay? Take a moment and find someone or locate someone that is either seated next to you, or if you don't have anyone seated next to you, turn around maybe. And I want you to share just one reaction to the slides that I just shared with you, because again, I want to reinforce that these are the establishers and framers of what becomes known or recognized rather as knowledge, as education, as intellect. These are the people who are responsible for setting the educational and academic landscape for what would become known to your ancestors and people who have come before us as knowledge, as the only set of knowledge or education. They are responsible for the tools and the resources that have inculcated each one of you as you sit here today. So I want you to talk just very briefly about just a quick takeaway, all right? 45 seconds.